Getting a late start. Rough day yesterday. Today should be the day. Colorado hits 250,000 miles. So let's hope that's like 8 o'clock. I'm usually already at yard number 2 by now, but I've been pushing it pretty hard. That frees up time in case another opportunity comes up. That's why I do that. I don't let yards wait. I usually just try to get them all as done as I can. All right. Let's see, tires. I got one low tire. I switched to the W fittings on all my accessories. They got a bigger opening, which technically lets more air through. I don't think this air truck has the bigger opening, but let's see. Where's my other W's? But anyway, it seems like it's harder to plug them in with the W's. That should do it. I got a little leak on that tire on the bead seal. Now it's hard to get them unplugged too. I used to be able to one-hand them, but the W fit is supposed to flow more air. I didn't know it was also going to be harder to use. All right. Oops. Gotta choke it. Been using this trailer since '87, but I noticed the other day that when I was putting a fresh set of tires on it, that one of the bearings might finally be going bad. So I put new tires on it the other day. I noticed that bearing might be finally going bad, but like I said, I got a good run out of. I've never had to change the bearings, so since '87. So I got down there by the muffler, and this place will go up like a tender box if I don't get it put out completely. But my fire extinguisher is on the other truck. It was burning pretty good there for a minute before I could get the camera. But I just got to make sure everything gets put out. This property's not long on my list, and that it's not going to be on my list next year. All right, well, I got to get back to it. Just finished this one up. What I always have a problem with on this lawn is their septic clean out. So I always have to be careful there. What I do is I just use the weed eater and burn it down so that I can see it every time. Because if I let it grow high around it, then I might hit it. But what I have a problem with today is you can see that there's water boiling up out of the ground. And what that is a broken it's boiling up right there. You can see it boiling up. That's a broken pipe. And the thing is, you can see the water fixture on a wall. You can see that the mower didn't hit anything. It's just somehow broke. So that's going to have to be fixed like right away. But I don't believe it's a long guy's fault. It's just a bad pipe. All right, let's see what the customer says. Check back with you later. So leaving up out of here, I talked to the customer, and it ends up he'd had a problem there before, and he used the shark bite, which is the slip, no glue slip couplings on the water line. So no doubt that's the problem, especially if you haven't used shark bites before. I don't like using shark bites when it comes to plumbing. I use solvent weld, and if I'm doing CPVC, it's CPVC glue with purple primer. If it's PVC, it's PVC cement with purple primer. I don't use the one that is for either pipe because that's just a bond. It's not solvent welding. And I don't use the one that's made for wet dry, the blue glue, because that's just a bond. It doesn't solvent weld. Solvent welding is when the glue, if you call it glue, actually dissolves the base material, the pipe, PVC or CPVC. And then when it dries, it's actually molecularly bonding the two pieces together as one. A bond, adhesive bond, is just like a glue. It doesn't affect the base material. It just fills the nooks and crannies, the microscopic nooks and crannies, to affect a joining of the two materials. It isn't made. And in that case, if the weight of the mower caused that, then there's problems with it's not far enough below grade. It probably wasn't fastened correctly. And shark bites are notorious for breaking. I don't know if you're even supposed to use them underground like that. All right, I want to get on to the next one. Have a good one.